The European Commission advocated greater use of antigen testing in November. It's been rolled out right across Europe. The Biden administration have now introduced far greater use of antigen testing in America, including in homes. Here, NPHET have finally moved, and reluctantly, to a very circumscribed role for antigen testing in the context of outbreaks, and only in that context. Is there a conflict of interest between being chair of NPHET and director of the National Virus Laboratory Institute, which has very large contracts with the state for PCR testing? And that's a simple, I'm not saying there's any subjective bias by that member of NPHET, but there's a clear perception, there's objective bias, or a clear possibility of it. What is the reluctance to antigen testing? Because whatever opening up will take place in March will have to be done safely.
Thank you, Deputy.
And there is a role for antigen testing in our hospitals, in our schools, and especially in our homes. What is the reluctance in this state to that?
From what I can surmise and gather from the discussions I've had, they believe the PCR test is gold standard. They believe you can miss a lot through antigen testing. But that said, they have advised now that it can be used in outbreak settings. I think in any future committee engagements, for example, I know you chaired the COVID committee, so you would have, I presume, have discussed this and discussed zero COVID and all the range of issues that were brought before that committee throughout the summer. Yeah, in terms of, I think that's not. I wouldn't accept your point that there's a conflict of interest between being chair of NPHET and being the director of the NVRL. I think, to be fair to all concerned, everybody has come together in different contexts to help the country defeat,
thank you, Taoiseach.
And suppress COVID-19. I think we should accept people's bona fides in that regard. And like, there's reluctance within the political sphere and within government sphere to override this kind of device. We're not experts on. I'm not an expert in testing or the most efficacious.
Please, deputies.
No, but they have their experts. But I mean, we can't just pick and choose a la carte.
Thank you,
Taoiseach. There's structures within the country. There's a clinical advisory. There's public health advice.
Thank you, Taoiseach.